G'day travellers and welcome to our channel. So we've pulled up stumps from our hometown of South Australia and we'll be doing a trip around this beautiful place we call home. My name is Paul and my beautiful wife Danielle, including our daughter Michaela, her partner Hayden, our three grandkids Lucas, Crystal and Jasmine. So escape the ordinary as we travel around this beautiful place we call home. G'day travellers and welcome back. So this week we'll be picking up our caravan after getting some major work done to it. Travelling around some of the Nereopter and the Barossa and heading over to Monardo and then making our trip south to the southeast of South Australia. So we'll be staying down at Robe Caravan Park once we get down southeast. We'll go visit Beachport, have a look around there, and our final destination will be Warrnambool in Victoria. So escape the ordinary and follow along this week and see what we get up to. So while in the Barossa, we've come out to Seppeltsfield Winery. It's a nice big winery out here in Barossa Valley. Brilliant chance to have a nice drink and a bit of food. If you don't like the alcoholic stuff, they also make a brilliant cordial. Well, g'day guys, we've just got a day trip out to Monardo Zoo in South Australia, just near Murray Bridge here. So have a bit of a travel around here. There's new elephants that have arrived here in Monardo, so we'll get to see them for the first time while we're here. With our family membership, we get access to this zoo for free with that. So yeah, just another bonus for the memberships that you get for the annual passes. So just stopping off here at Kingston in the southeast, where the Larry the Lobster is. It's a good excuse to get out and stretch your legs. It's on the main road there, so you can't miss it as you're driving down towards Robe. So now that we're at Robe, I can show you what we got done on our caravan with our bit of a visit back to South Australia. So for starters, we had to get a lift done on the axles. So it basically just means flipping the axle, putting them on the other side of the leaf springs. So they were originally on the top part, now they're on the bottom. Gives a lot more clearance. So the tyres and the trailer used to sit basically about here, so now it's a lot bigger gap. Gives a lot better clearance on the front and the rear. And then secondly, we got a Victron system installed. So we got rid of the AGM batteries that were originally in the caravan, and we switched over to Victron. So it'll tell us exactly what's going in, what's going out. Currently, because the batteries are full, we're not requiring any charging from the solar, and yeah, basically just goes through all that. So our whole system will be sitting underneath these lounges. So we've got the inverter just sitting in underneath here, then a bit more of the wiring underneath there, and then our main controller, and then the main controller for the solar is just up in here, so your fuses. So the Victron system itself, the inverter, is a inverter, a charger, and a transfer all in one, so it does everything. So it saves having to get extra systems put in. So we've got that. So on the outside we've got the two 200 amp hour batteries sitting side by side on the chassis. Make life a lot easier.
Mahalias, baby. Yeah, I love it. I love Mahalias. Nice coffee, nice cakes, anything you want to eat. Let's go.
So Mahali's is a cafe gift shop. So they also make their own coffee beans here. So you can get your coffee beans to take away. So while you're having your coffee and cake, kids can come out here and have a bit of a play. So even though the weather's not absolutely brilliant today, we've done for a bit of a drive down to Beachport this evening, just to have a little bit of a wander around, have a look. It's a brilliant little seaside town here. You can get down to it by driving on the beach. It takes about 7 to 8 hours from Robe to Beachport. I think that's what we've done it in roughly. I think you can do it quicker if you want to, but yeah, it does take a little while. And it's always best if you do it on the sand to go out with a couple of cars, not just yourself, because there is some tricky parts to navigate. So we just come out for a day trip up to Mount Gambier. We're just going to go up to have a look at one of the sinkholes here, the Upton sinkhole. Our next stop is the Blue Lake. It's a dormant volcano here at Mount Gambier. So after our stop off at Warrnambool, we've just had to quickly duck into Kmart to get some warmer clothes because we weren't really packed for this cooler weather we're now approaching into Victoria. So we just come out to the beachfront down here next to Middle Island. Middle Island is famous for the penguins and the dogs that were looking after them out there. You'll remember that from the movie Oddball if you've seen that. At the visitor centre there was a nice little cafe which we stopped there for a coffee and cake. There's a brilliant little cafe there, and the visitor centre also has a water and lights display featuring whaling. It's a good opportunity to go down there, probably not on a cold night like tonight or like last night, but any night that they have that on, it would be a good opportunity to go down and have a look.
Oh my god.
We got hit last night.
So we just come out to Thunder Point, which is just outside of Warrnambool. It's the first fine day that we've had while we've been in Victoria. We just got a bit of a drive along the Great Ocean Road, and first stop is Port Campbell. Next up on our journey is Lockhart Gorge. So as the sun goes down on the 12 Apostles, we'll finish this episode here on the Great Ocean Road. Escape the ordinary next week as we spend more time travelling on the Great Ocean Road and heading our way to Melbourne.